Welcome back to AM Live. Hi, partner.
Hello.
I missed you there.
I did too. We had
missed
a lot
it.
of neat guests to interview.
We sure did, and we're lovely. And we have one more lovely guest. Miss Kristi's with us here.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome, my dear. And you're going to be talking to us about the Amador wine.
Wine tasting at the county
There you
fair
go.
on Friday night,
I had
July
a
26th.
senior moment there for a moment. But
I have
thank
them
you
all the
so-
time.
You shouldn't. You're too young.
Yeah, well.
But please tell us, and this is right up Monique's alley because she's the big.
I love to cook.
She loves to cook.
Well, I thought,
I love wine.
What better than to go with award-winning wine that you can taste at the county fair than a very simple and easy bruschetta. So I just, you can go out to the garden, as we were just talking about.
Absolutely.
Pick some of your fresh herbs and cut up some tomatoes and have some fun. I've had it, you can do sun-dried tomatoes, but since the tomatoes are in season right now, I'm just
why
going
not?
for what I've got right in my garden. I do have a little extra parsley. We had a little of this wonderful, you got to have a little balsamic in there.
Oh, yeah.
And if you can open it.
Will we help you?
There we go.
I do need help.
I don't know what it is about balsamic.
It adds that
a
little.
gentler taste, not quite as
does.
acidic as your.
Everybody thinks that it does, but it has a sweet taste to it.
Yeah.
It does.
So that's really all I've done. You know, little basil in there, a little garlic, a little shallots. I did toast the cut up baguette.
Okay.
I rubbed a little garlic on, brushed it with some extra virgin olive oil, and toasted it for a little bit. But you could serve it in a bowl,
Right.
as I'll do right now, so that your guests can go ahead and just enjoy as much as they like.
How
Absolutely
wonderful.
fabulous.
And then crack open a bottle of that lovely Deaver gold medal award-winning wine and have a party.
Wonderful. What wine would you suggest to go with this dish?
I would, you could do a lovely Sauvignon Blanc for an outdoor summer party, all the way up to a Zinfandel.
Okay.
Sure.
Tomatoes hold up really well
They
to different wines.
They do. They're great. And I was raised on this dessert. My grandfather, before my grandparents came from the Italy, my grandfather, we have strawberries, and he would slice them, put a little sugar on them, and then he put some either Zin or whatever he had, and he would marinate them, and then that night they were nice and cold.
Yum.
You cannot beat strawberries soaked in wine.
Just fabulous.
They are just so good.
They are.
Now I have a little thing that I do with tomatoes because sometimes they're a little watery. So what I do is I slice them and I put them on a paper towel, and I pat them. And then this way it keeps like if you're making the mixture like for bruschetta or whatever, it keeps it from getting too watery.
Absolutely.
And
the
that's
texture
just,
stays intact better
it
too.
does. It
And
does.
you remove the seeds too, that can help. But
Yeah.
I'm going to try your tip. Thank
Yeah,
you
it
for
works.
that.
It works real well, and it keeps it from getting too runny, and I like that. But Monique's made this for us many times, and you can't go
A
wrong.
couple Mondays ago, I had a gentleman from Stonehouse Brewery on the show, and he did something similar. He put shrimp in it. He just sauteed
Yum, that
shrimp
would
and
be
a little
yummy.
garlic.
What a great
added
idea.
it to it, and I think he did a little feta or Parmesan.
Well, you'll have to taste it and let me know how you like it.
Fabulous.
I will
love
add a
to.
little.
Nice little
A little
garnish
Italian
there.
parsley to
Very
make it
pretty.
happy.
Very
Absolutely, it's great. So tell us what you're going to be doing.
Oh, we've got a great thing coming up. The county fair, which we just
Of
absolutely
course.
adore going to.
A blast.
And I think we're still considered the #1 small county fair in California.
Last I've heard, that's right.
Well,
Isn't
you
that
are
wonderful?
with all of us.
Yeah, well, okay, we'll say it within county. But on Friday nights, traditionally, we've been doing this lovely wine tasting. The grape growers of Amador County have been putting it on. And what we're offering is, during the competition, there were over 300 wines that entered the competition.
Wow.
10 of those wines took double gold.
Ooh,
43
goodness.
took gold.
amazing. So the quality
So all
is
in this
excellent.
one wonderful little spot next Friday night on July 26th from 7 to 9, you're going to be able to enjoy a taste of each and every one of those lovely wines from 30 different
wonderful.
wineries. So instead of driving from place to place, of course, we love you to come out to our tasting rooms, but this is a great opportunity to meet some wine that you haven't met before.
Well, I know a lot of business owners, they work during the day. It's hard to get out and taste all the wines, especially, restaurateurs and B&Bs. And so that is just so convenient because you get to taste all the different styles of winemaking.
Absolutely.
It's a fun social event, too,
It
I
is.
might add.
Well, for
It is.
$25, you get to taste all this wonderful wine. You get to keep the glass so you can remember the wonderful time you had.
That's right.
And enjoy some wonderful food.
Wonderful food.
We're bringing back the Deaver lamb.
Good.
And we, of course, won't ever let Swingles get out of ever not letting us have
no.
sausage
I
there.
love their
With some lovely cheeses, crudité platters. It's just a great time.
Well, it was really fun. I had my brother and my cousin came up a couple weeks ago, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to start doing the touristy thing. And we went out to the wineries, and they were amazed about how we have this beautiful country, and them being Italian, it was like, my gosh, this reminds me of when I was a kid, and it was just so exciting. And so we went to a couple of the wineries, bought bottles at every winery, and enjoyed it. But it is just so nice. People don't understand how rich we are here with this beautiful wine country and all of the wineries.
And we take it for granted.
Yeah.
It's our backyard,
Yes.
But
Well,
when you
and people
look
are
at it-
learning. I sent out a nice little email, and I have a couple coming from Texas just for the wine
fabulous.
tasting.
Well, when we do the Big Crush, and I've been doing it for years, believe me, I interview people from out of state, out of county, and some of them, there was a lady from England one time, she was just so enchanting, and Australia, and they're just having a ball, and Australia now, they're really getting into the
They
wine.
are. They're very competitive in the wine business.
Very much so. And so they were here and they were visiting and they wanted to come to this event. I've talked to people that come from Nevada. Every single year in Southern California, they have to come up here
Yes.
for
Our wine
for a
appellation is amazing.
It is.
And,
It's a nice little gem.
It's not commercialized. It's still kind of hometown.
Right.
Meet the growers, meet the owners, and it's really very special because it's not okay. Give me your money, and then here you taste this, and then the experience is over. You can spend a day at it. You can spend an hour at each place, enjoy the food, etc. It's just, to me, one of the funnest things to do here in our county.
And we're going to kick Napa's butt when it comes to
Ooh, now we're getting competitive. Well, ladies, I hope I get to see you next Friday night at
I'll
the
be there.
wine
I love
tasting.
it.
The Grape Growers would
this lovely lady
want
will
everyone
always
to
be-
join.
Oh, it's great, and like I said, you've done such a beautiful job, and what a wonderful presentation. And we could,
gorgeous.
the Amador wine grape growers do just such a beautiful job every year, and they give so much, and then it's our way of going out and thanking them. So go out and enjoy, and they can purchase bottles of wine. Am I correct? No,
Not yet.
not yet. Okay, because they can't do that.
Also, you have to be sure to purchase your tickets in advance. This does sell out.
It does.
It is
yes.
such
So
a neat event. It does
go on to
sell out.
AmadorCountyFair.com.
Yes, buy
it's-
them in advance.
And it's only $25.
$25. It's just the funnest thing. Bring some friends. It's really neat to go with
Oh, it's
maybe
great.
another couple and taste together and, just enjoy all the people that are there. We get to see our community there.
And what's nice is you don't have to walk or drive from place to place. Everything is
Right there out on the lawn.
That's right.
Yeah, centrally located, and it's just the weather's beautiful, and you can't go wrong. What time, Kristi, does it start?
7 to 9.
7 to 9.
So underneath the stars on the lawn, come join me.
Wow, from 7 to 9. And they can also get tickets at the fair office beforehand?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that'll be great.
Are the tickets also offered by the vintners, or are they strictly purchased through the fair?
Through the fair.
Okay, that makes it
It makes it
simple.
easier.
Do you have a couple wines that you want to tell me about that we might enjoy seeing there?
I'm hoping Dick Cooper will bring his double gold Mourvedre. I've probably just put a shout out there. I'll have to call over there as soon as I leave here.
Cooper, bring it.
I would say that he does such a beautiful job. I love his winemaker style of
Yeah,
winemaking.
he's such a neat guy, too.
Yeah,
He's
he
just
is.
a cutie.
Yeah.
And what else do you expect to see out there?
Convergence has won quite a few gold medals, so I'm hoping to see Steve and Jamie there as well,
Great.
pouring us some of their good, wonderful wine, all the way from the Ione area.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Well,
exciting.
that has, kind of a style of its own. Convergence has a beautiful style, so I
He
really
does,
enjoy
he
that.
does.
What other wineries will you have there? Do you know?
Deaver Vineyards will be there, of course. And, if it weren't for Ken Deaver, maybe this region wouldn't even be on the map.
Right.
So we'll be enjoying some of their wine.
Good, good. Well, like I say, every winery that we have up here, their wine is just fantastic.
And unique in style. They don't all taste the same, and that's
Right.
why I really like it.
Right, you get different flavor. What I'm finding is that the last 6-7 years, everybody's been into the reds and stuff. People are now going back to a lot of white and
I'm
rosés.
so thrilled. I'm a
I
wine
am
drinker.
too. I like
love
it, I like the light dessert wines too. There's a winery that has some magnificent, like a dessert the light wine, and I really enjoy it. And what's nice about it is that, before there was this, you have to have white with fish and red with meat, and, and then rosé with either one. Today, whatever your palate enjoys, go with it.
Absolutely.
And a lot of time it's the herbs in the food that add in
Enhances.
the flavor to the food that will match up with the wine. So you
exactly
can
what the
still
wine
drink
maker's
a
thinking.
white with a beautiful steak, and then I really like parsley with white wine. I think it just brings out the flavors in
You
both
bet.
of them.
You bet.
Yeah.
You bet.
Next
It's
time
great.
you have a rosé, try popcorn.
Ooh, I shall. That sounds
okay.
good. That
Great.
sounds really
Hey,
good.
I hate to cut everybody off, but we're going to take a very short break, bring everybody back to enjoy this, and recap for you. So stay with us. We're going to be right back.
Thank you.